Hi everybody, Matt Graham here with Exploring the Ozarks, and today we're going to show you the Finley River. Right now we're at the Riverside Inn access. If you remember the old Riverside Inn, they've got a nice little parking lot here now, nice little access to the Finley River, and we're going to show you a little bit about what goes on when you try to canoe. One of the biggest things, other than getting your canoe ready and on a trailer or on your truck, is coming out and finding the right put-in. You know, as far as safety is concerned, it's your first thing you want to do to make sure you're safe on the water. So the best thing for you to do is find a nice low area to be able to walk into. You want to find a nice area that we're going to put in right over here because it's a little more shallow. Once we get in the water, we'll be able to hit the current and get right on the water.
Hopefully the two fat guys aren't going to make it.
See, this was close one.
Missouri's full of caves, full of old Indian rock houses, let's call them, because Native Americans used to use this for their shelters. A lot of times they'd be on top of this shelter when it was nice because they didn't need to be inside at that point. So a lot of times with Native Americans, they also didn't have to worry about trash. Oh, so I'll get that later. But Native Americans used to stay on top of cliffs a lot just for living purposes because they'd like to be outside more than they would be inside. A lot of times caves also have natural springs at the back of them that they would use for clean water. So a cave system like what's here on the Finley, I'm not going to say exactly where it is because we don't need people trespassing. We have permission to go on the property, so that's what's good about this. But definitely don't trespass. But as the river changes, there's two passages to get to that one spot. So you've got to be pretty careful about how you go into these properties. But if you do get permission, make sure that you respect everything that you do along the way. So as we're sitting here just kind of getting the drone out and all that kind of stuff, this is one thing you'll see a lot, is you'll see a lot of these crawdad pieces. This one's fairly fresh, so that means that some fish or a bird probably got a hold of it, and that's what's left. But this is what's in your Missouri rivers, guys. So this is why we tell you to be safe, because I've had these things grab me before, and they're absolutely no fun. That little grip right there is quite the grip whenever that guy's got all this muscle in here, tendons and everything. So you want to be real careful what you pick up on the river, but this is kind of cool because we do have a lot of crawdads. So we talked about getting a canoe off of your vehicle, getting it in the water, getting on the water, finding your best spot for a current. Some cool things we found along the way besides some trash. We're gonna fix that too. Found a crawdad claw, saw a couple arrowheads I'm not going after, but a lot of cool things, a lot of cool scenery. Just be sure you're safe when you're on the water out here. You're gonna keep it, finding out what we're gonna do along the way with this Exploring the Ozarks. It's not just a podcast. This is gonna be something that we wanna really explore what's going on around our area. The Ozarks is so beautiful. This is just an inkling of what we're gonna do with Exploring the Ozarks. We're really excited you guys are along the way with us. Stay tuned for more productions like this. We're gonna have a lot more stuff where we're gonna get out and we're gonna explore the Ozarks, and I'm glad you're along with us. And hopefully we can get on the water a lot more this summer, but keep exploring the Ozarks.